Drink some coffee. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. That's, Tamioji and stuff, right? Yep. Whoa, what are you guys doing here?
We gotta be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us. So...
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
So green door went all the way... Wait. Green door went here, and then they went down here. And we had 3 choices, and we ended up going into the botanical garden. And the exit was here. So that means we had 2 ways of going. I'm guessing we're in this room right now, otherwise we would have made a choice. Green door went all the way here, and they most likely went into this room, which I think that's the treatment pod area. And they must have went out here, so yeah, we definitely met up.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one, it's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
Yeah, it's the big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Oh, cool. I thought so. And then we met up. Right here. Okay, so what's this room right here? Because it looks like that's where the red room went to. Like, it looks like they went into here? Maybe? Or maybe they just kept on going and then they were forced to go down here. And then they could have went down here and entered this room, which I think I know this room. I think that's the director's room. I don't know, though. No. That's not the director's room. The director's room is this one, right down here. What's this room, then?
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You wanna have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
Oh, we're going back to the treatment center. Alright, this is gonna be fun.
So,
Sure, let's have a look. Alright, after a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Treatment center! Woo! Ah! I know this place, don't worry. The wonderful clock that points to 4:05. Lighting in the sun with a laser. There's no laser.
They're why this
What
is
are
called a
those?
treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Except for Radical 6. Oh, that's nuts!
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey, you wanna start something, lady?
Yeah, she already did. Are you gonna finish it?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay in there for a really long time.
Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the
I still
pods.
think it's Clover, Alice, and Fire. How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased.
What if, like, for example, what if, like, Fire can jump? We already know that. But what if she were to jump back to the time where she's frozen? Would she be stuck there? Like, she wouldn't be able to jump out because technically she's frozen? I don't know.
All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Well, I mean, lifted, probably.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
Why? What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
it's true, though.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker. Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, There's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
Just think, 20 degrees here is somewhat hot, but 36. Wow, I'm surprised we're not sweating our ass off if she's still not frozen. With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and a bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was... I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make the mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face? And how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
God damn it.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Alright then, at Alice's request, you made our way out of the treatment center. Wee. It's the director's office, and here's warehouse B. This is...
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look!
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think...
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors. So the next set of doors are... white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right, let's head back to floor A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temioji shoved K aside and leapt through the yellow door. Ooh, I'm strong, I can push a ton of metal. God damn it, Temioji. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Quark! I will save you!
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
No, I Must die. Oh, I'm asleep. Right, I can't kill myself yet. Radical 6 will come though, but you can't stop it. Timmy urged to grab Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stepped in. Stopped him.
He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
Anemia?
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Yeah, stop being a dick.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Luna! Alright, well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then, please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Cool. Time to use the ATOM again. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and she read them. And as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip, and she stood there for a moment looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Oh. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Lu.
Deer and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have found the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another everyone had found about Radical 6.
No, he can't. How could he have gotten infected?
Something about the tone of the voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Termioji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should...
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other room? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay?
I love how they changed the camera angle just for that.
Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine. But nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh god. He's going to... Oh god, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of us went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods? That's it. If we put Quark into one of those pods... For a moment there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Oh boy.
Oh, thank god, you're
Oh
awake!
god.
Get
Yep.
away from me!
Shut up.
What?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
Zero escape!
But how?
Like this.
Oh boy. Quark's hand moves like lightning. Yeah, I already know this part. Stop. Yeah, you gotta shake around on the table and shit like that. But it's up for a kid.
Right. On it.
Me too.
Stop. Let go.
just get the syringe and put it into his leg. Nonary, can you even hear me?
Right.
Damn that! Why won't I have to get? They can't believe you have to.
We've already seen this. I'm just going to ignore this because Quark is awesome and I don't want him to die. Good, thanks whoever it was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. I wonder who took the scalpel. Maybe. What if it was Alice who took the scalpel?
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers
I just realized
in here?
that we didn't actually see who took the scalpel away. But we do know from the memory thing that Alice does hurt herself with it because it goes into flashback things of the future and other timelines, and we see Alice holding the scalpel in front of her chest. Oh my god.
No. Well,
What?
there's...
This tranquilizes cerebral
That's the
beta,
one.
put it into his
Good.
leg.
Hit him. He'll be fine.
We
It's
must
just
stop
one
Alice.
But
Just her. Come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just...
God damn it, I'm just skipping all this because we've already seen it. Come on
Okay,
now.
I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yeah, he's down.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According
Cool.
to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, guess we're good for now.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it
He
last?
shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Imagine what an adult would be like then.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when
Lunar
Quark
is so
tried to
awesome,
kill himself,
honestly.
are you
Dear,
saying that was
don't
because
get
of
on his
Radical
back, gone on her
6
back.
too? Yes, at least I think so.
So, what kind of virus is Radical 6? Oh.
what are you doing?
I turn to follow Temuri's gaze. Oh, shit. This is new. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she'd been the one to take it away from Quark. I thought so. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other more sinister reason. Huh, is that meant to be a pun? Because sinister, left hand, you know. Sorry, 999. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark. I had a moment ago. Than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die.
All of humanity's already dead.
The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left!
I mean, where? Left?
I
mean, I'm right-handed, so I guess I'm not left, but...
I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! Come back, sweetheart! We're all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and left through the door. Damn it. Damn it all. I shook myself and took off after her. Where's she going? The crew quarters? But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right or left? I was still trying to decide where everyone else poured out the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she
Well, let's
went.
split up and look. Quickly.
Right.
Look. If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Let's do this. Saving Alice. At Fire's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors, I mean. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. God damn it, try the crew's quarters! No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Crew's quarters. Oh, are we going upstairs? Oh, come on. Great, I thought we were gonna go to the crew's quarters. No! We're gonna have her die because Sigma's an idiot. Treatment center. Shoot, nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped to walk. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. Oh my god, she's not going to be in those places. She's going to be in the crew's quarters. She's always in the crew's quarters. It feels like I was meant to do the cyan door first out of the 3 starting doors. Because this one seems to have a lot more of the, oh, this is happening progressively instead of you just find her body. Because since we found her body at the start of the other ones instead of tracking her down, we already know where she's going to be. I'd only got a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. What's going on? Oh, she's here!
Oh, there you are.
What? Okay, that just made me confused.
Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious?
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Alright. Alice was lighter than I expected, and Fire and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot. Well then, that actually really surprised me. I expected her to be in the crew's quarters for obvious reasons. Oh. Her?
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
She literally looks like a mummy. Alright, please pay... Alright,
You
sorry.
need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Radical
What did it
6.
say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
God damn it. On our way back, Fire had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Zuna's work. I thought 7 was in this game for a second, then I'm like, 7? What?
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too. So I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately,
They can't cure it.
correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Temioji moved over to Quark and lifted the small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Temioji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. What the hell? I bent down slowly and picked... Ooh, what the hell?
What? Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label. What the hell? Where did they go? Did they go to the laboratory?
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
What I mean? It's like, ugh, I'm gonna pick up Quark. Oh, look, something fell out of his pocket. It's smashed. We're never gonna know what this is.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory.
Yeah, there it is.
It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
I mean, these people don't know how to split things in half, do they? While we were all stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back at the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're going to only save one person.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, I need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. Are we going to remember? Immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Has she spoken
It's
about
another
it?
name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
Yep. IG replicator.
Replicator?
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Immunoglobulin.
Who knows? Ice cream by the...
Yeah, I know, don't worry. Are we gonna remember? That's it! I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory, it's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Excelivir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Excelivir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it. When I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
So maybe the Excelivir is actually the antibodies in water? Because that would make a lot of sense. You keep on duplicating it by adding more water and more water and more water, because then the antibodies would spread because of the water. Or maybe it's a different kind of liquid, but even then it possibly spreads. I just can't see the machine expanding the antibodies into a more liquid, because that's just cheating science. Cheating logic. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Alright. Well, I'm not sure where we're going to go, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break after this next section. I'm going to see what the flowchart's like, and then I'm going to take a break, because I've been recording for about 2 hours. Or something like that, possibly even more, I don't know. I don't remember. I stop my recording randomly sometimes, so I don't have the full time, like, on my Bandicam, so it's annoying. I just need to see what's going on. Alright, here's the lavatory. On the next text, I'll be able to see. There we go.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes, it is. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, it was a decision thing, and we already found out what it is. I'm guessing this is going to be some kind of... maybe the decision for ally or betray, and depending what we do, one of them's long and one of them's not. That's going to be interesting. Either way, I'm going to take a little break, so I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Alright then, welcome back to VLR. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
It's right on the bench. Right here,
So
see?
this can copy the Accelavir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered the small vial of Accelavir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, this is where the duplicated Accelavir would go. Ready? When I push the button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
And pressed. No time to trick around this time, Sigma. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Oh, shit.
What happened?
So, sorry, my hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah, just one though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it had broken, then we could have just made another copy. Before Temioji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear a voice come from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break!
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand, but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
What is it, like the machine's broken or something? She slid back from the table and quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. Oh. A bomb?
Whoa, that makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
Yeah, says the person who was the one who knows the bomb passwords.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect, is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Temioji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Ooh.
Where was it?
It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Could I see you for a minute?
Yeah, I guess.
I plucked the card out of her hand, and looked around the room. Nothing. Oh, there is one in the infirmary, though. Shoot, no dice. We need to plug it in something that can read memory cards, but I didn't see anything.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew, I'd I'd be doing it. What?
10 minutes remain.
Oh.
All players, if no...
I forgot someone opened it.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now, we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right, so we'll go to the infirmary, give them the auxiliary, then head to the Flora warehouse.
Right.
Let's go. We can do
This
it.
ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. I heard we made 3 copies. While we're in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I've seen in their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too. Now that they've been treated,
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I give her a reassuring pat on the back. 5 minutes.
5
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Flora warehouse is waiting. Let's do this. Let's play a game. Let's play an ambidex game. What's going on? Huh? Where's Temioji?
He stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one beep.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to Ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Wow, Luna, you're being sentimental.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no
Don't
points.
trust that smile,
We
okay?
would lose nothing either. But if both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
1 minute remains.
Shit, we need to move.
Indeed. Shall we?
Let's go. Dio, Campfire, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AV rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into rooms 3, K went into room 4, Fire and Clover went into room 5 and 6 respectively. That left Luna and myself. What do you think what do you think about taking the one on the far left? It's the one I always go into. It's where the love happens.
Sounds good.
With that settled, we headed into the AB room number 1. Let's do this.
30 seconds.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
You're saying we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
Yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Luna is the ray of sunshine I've realized in this game. She's wonderful. Like, no one... She's like the June of this game. Except she's in the mastermind, hopefully. She's just so happy all the time. God damn it, I love it. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary Game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds. 9.
Okay. Click ally, fine, just shut up. Why do you have to count down all the time?
Round 2. Results. Thank you. Ambidex.
Let's do this. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
I can't do proper voice acting, it's annoying. Like, I mean, I played this game a little more than half of it now. And I have just been using my normal voice, so switching to... I want to try giving them voices, but we're past halfway through the game, so I'm just not even going to try. I'm just going to give them random voices now and then. Yo, Siggy, Luna.
Results from please
Yeah. Can't walk? Betray. I knew it. Ally. What? My eyes feel a little weird. Is that betray I'm seeing? What? Okay. Sure.
points. Please.
I'm -1. Help? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No! That's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. God damn it. Alice has come back from the dead. Thanks to me, I shouldn't have gave her that Exelavir. Sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sopril, Beta. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumbled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
You guys are dicks. You all chose betray. I'm the only good one here. I'm the only one that chose ally.
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made out of lead, but I forced them open. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Fuck you. I don't even care at this moment. I thought allying was the good choice. The world was gradually growing black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? How'd she run into the last moment after Luna and I entered the room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Seriously? There's no good ending for that. There's no nice ending. It's just going to be like, oh, you chose betray, and that's the ending we're going to get. Wow. That's just cruel. I don't even know anymore. Fuck you, Alice. God damn it. Fine, I'm just gonna betray your ass.